Hey y'all, this is Tammy Brown, your favorite Owings Mills Realtor, and I am here with the second episode of Keys and Clarity. Today is a little bit of a tough subject matter, but I feel like it's important to discuss because I don't feel like a lot of people discuss it. Probably because it's really nuanced, it's very sensitive, and a lot of people just don't want to like publicly have a conversation about it. However, I'm going to attempt to have a conversation, engage people in certain questions as it relates to when you have to sell your house and you're preparing to sell your home because you're getting a divorce. So, join me on this new episode of Keys and Clarity as we embark upon the subject matter of divorce listings. All right, so let's jump right in. I do have some notes over here that you'll see me glancing at because I want to be clear and concise. Step number one, be honest and be proactive. What does that mean? That means as soon as possible, have a conversation about how this sale is going to be kind of supervised or managed, for lack of a better term. Which spouse is going to be responsible for the bulk of the duties and responsibilities around the sale of the home? I'm speaking logistics, I'm speaking interviewing realtors and things like that. Can you all honestly come together and do this as a unit? Or does this need to be delegated to one party or the other? And even within delegating, are all of the duties delegated? Who's going to be responsible, this, that, or the other? Having that conversation up front really sets the stage for smooth understanding and rolling out of the sale. Point number two, ask the right questions. Questions like, who's going to hire the realtor? Is this a good time to list? And what things can we do that are quick and profitable as it relates to the sale of this home? So everyone knows a realtor, right? I suggest when it comes to who's going to hire the realtor that you are sure to hire a neutral realtor, not not your cousin, not your spouse's cousin or your be neutral. As it relates to timing, are you listing the house immediately after you have decided to part ways? Or if there are kids involved, are we waiting until summertime when things are a little bit more quiet for the kids? What's the best time to list as it relates to the family and the financial piece? Um, and then thirdly, do we need to at this time make renovations to the house to increase the value of the property, or do we just get the job done and list as soon as possible? Okay, point number three is to be prepared. First thing is to be prepared by understanding the paperwork. Who's on the deed? Are both of you on the deed? What implications does that have on the sale of the home? What state are you in as it relates to ownership laws and within a marriage? So be prepared. That's very important. Step number two is to make sure that you price properly. So that's going to be across the board, whether you're selling for any given reason. That's going to allow for the fastest and most profitable way of selling your home. So price it proper, sell it fast, sell it for a good amount. Um, and then point number three is to be emotionally prepared. Do whatever is required for you to get through this process with a sound heart and a sound mind. So be prepared. Okay, that's episode two of Keys and Clarity with Tammy B. If you know someone who may find this video useful, please send it to them. I also want to state very clearly that I am not an attorney of any sort, but I have helped a lot of people who were selling a home because of divorce, or just coming out of a divorce and having to settle that with their previous spouse. And so not only do I have the experience, but I'm also trained in divorce real estate and divorce listings. And so I wanted to start having this conversation a little bit more publicly because people want to know. Obviously, people need to go see their attorneys and do things the legal way. But as it relates to real estate, these were just a few tips, a few things to consider if you or someone else that you know may find this information useful. Until next time, I will see y'all next Thursday with Keys and Clarity with Tammy B.